Told me swear, get your shit straight. Really made it off rap, used to risk take. I made 2-3 mil off my mix.
Yo, what the fuck is up? Run it back. We can't cuss on YouTube, man, when we transfer it over, my bad. Can y'all hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm ready to go.
All right, let's do it.
Ready to
Skrilla,
do this thing.
you on the here?
Tap. Bam.
Yeah. All right, let's get it, man. This is episode 10 of the Homieverse Podcast. It's your boy, Moose Man, WS, back in the building with my dogs once again. I got the homie, speak on it, I'm saying, in the orange tee, the Cisco kid himself, Mr. G.
Let's go. What's poppin'?
Smoking RN, Nico. And then, the man of the hour, the man downstairs, but he's always high up, Shout out to Skrilla, don't sleep, in the building once again. What's good with you, Skrilla?
Don't sleep. Could be a nightmare. Could be a sweetest dream. Don't sleep.
Today is Saturday. What y'all been on this Saturday or this weekend, this Friday, Saturday kind of vibe? Y'all been on any cool shit or do anything fun?
Yeah, Skrilla, go first.
Well, seeing how we both somehow wore our fucking merch shirts, like
We
that was
wore
amazing.
our merch shirts.
Corny ass motherfuckers matching.
Wore it out. Yeah, we went to our war festival, out there in San Jose. Concerts in the park, you know what I'm saying? Real chill vibe. A lot of fools out there. A lot of Lolos, you know what I'm saying? They also banned their or ended their ban on lowrider cruising, as Sacramento did as well. So shout out, that's cultura, for real. You feel me?
Plug.
I'm trying to get a Lolo soon. You know what I'm saying? Who don't want a Lolo? And I'm for sure gonna be slapping war when I get my shit. I'm definitely slapping war when I get my shit. I don't give a fuck. George Lopez was supposed to be there, but he canceled. Had a movie apparently, so that would have been clean. But
Hey, there's a small echo coming
get
from
your
somewhere.
vibe.
Nico, I think it could possibly be a small echo from you.
DJ Nico, get the levels.
Possibly. Oh, you
Keep
got
going.
AirPods or something to put in or some shit?
Wait, was it still echoing? Talk.
Yo.
Yo.
Talk, Skrilla?
Yo.
No, it's good now.
You good?
Okay, then it was to show me because I muted myself.
All right, it's all Gucci. Yes, sir. But yeah,
You
we.
gonna perform. Oh.
But y'all, when did y'all go to that? Yesterday?
Yes, bro. Yeah, 5 to 10 last night. I drove home after that shit. I was fucked up. I had to sleep in a little gas station parking lot, bro. I was somewhere in San Ramon. I was fucking.
Bro, don't be admitting to crimes on
up-
the pod.
Ain't no crime, man. I just had to take a little snoozer. It's in the handbook. Hey, you feel tired? Pull over and take a little nap. It say that in
Why'd
the
you
handbook.
feel
We're good.
tired, Mr. Franco? Oh, my bad.
Bro, chill. We two different people, bro. Yeah, shout out. That's a Hulk Hogan defense. My fault. We two different people.
That's
Terry,
crazy.
my fault. Yeah. But I was sleepy, man. Had to take a little nap. Woke my ass up and drove back to Sac, baby. And we back.
What was you on, Nico, other than that? You do anything today?
Nah, not today, man. I did a lot of stuff today, but like nothing like not like a specific event, you feel me? I was just doing hella I cleaned up the room, you know what I mean? Did a lot of chores, stuff like that.
What you sipping on?
And then what the fuck? Oh yeah, and then I went and got in some exercise, went in, did my runs, did a bunch of exercises and stuff and whatnot. You know what I mean? But besides that, I haven't done anything crazy. I started watching
Healthy
The
vibe.
Hobbit today. I was watching The Hobbit earlier. That's hella random, but apparently there's a new Lord of the Rings prequel TV show coming out in 2 weeks. And apparently Amazon spent over 500 mil on the first on the first season. So I'm like,
You know, check it out.
Investing into something. I might have to check it out. Yeah.
Okay, what you sipping
But
on?
besides that, I haven't been doing shit. I got this bottle of wine that I need to kill, and I was gonna pour it into this cup I had right over there. Right before I started pouring, I just kind of looked at it, and it was one of those cups where I was like, "Yeah, I don't think this got washed properly." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just sip it out the bottle, if y'all don't mind.
Trying to get her like the bottom of the bottle. Shout out, Lil Weezy.
Yeah.
Currency.
That's a bad one.
Hey yo, she got that wine bottle shape, that wine bottle figure.
Yeah, like a
That's not good.
all doorway.
Skinny ass neck with a wide body.
Yeah, but it's all the exact same diameter.
Okay. Anyways.
Like that means look, that means her.
No, bro.
that means
No,
her
don't
calves-
break it down. No, don't break
her
it down. We're gonna
calves-
move on.
Both calves equal like her shoulders.
So, anyways, bro, yeah, this weekend, man, Moose, you know what I'm saying? Moose been on his little content vibe, you feel me? Yesterday, we did the spice tolerance stream, bro. Probably the worst idea I've ever had. The worst idea I've ever had.
How'd it go?
It went
Were
great.
were they doing it with you?
Yeah, my homie Arachnoid, the homie D-Lo, you know what I'm saying? Fam Bam was with me on stream doing it side by side. I didn't pay him a cent. I did buy him some Wingstop for free. You know what I'm saying? They did get some wings out of the deal and some
That
fries.
worked.
Light.
Spicy ass wings.
Did they choose hot wings?
No, I got regular wings. We ate those before the stream, and then we had the atomic wings for the stream. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was my biggest stream yet. You know what I'm saying, so far. So it went very well, but it went terrible for my stomach. You know what I'm saying? It was not good. The worst part, the biggest mistake Moose made this weekend is putting hot sauce shots on the list, man, for $6. So I took probably 10 of those, maybe. I don't know, 7, 8 of those hot sauce shots. It had two.
Shit already is sounding stressful.
I had 2 types of hot sauce in each, with a little tahini and a drop of sriracha on the top. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we was on, and then we had to eat bite a jalapeno, stuff some Takis in it, then bite it again, type shit. It was just it was a crazy time. You feel me? It was definitely a crazy time.
No chip.
I couldn't get the chip in time, and I'm glad I didn't, because the worst thing we had to do was eat a habanero whole, bro, and that woke my whole soul up. No cap, bro. That was the worst.
Yeah.
That was the worst thing I've done in a minute. No cap.
One of the little orange ones.
Yeah, big orange one.
Bro.
It was not cool. It was terrible. But it was you know what I'm saying, a
I
good.
don't even know what that's like, bro.
It was heat bad, bro. If you see like the moment as soon as it kicks in on the VOD, my eyes go hella big, and everyone's just all fucked up and just tore up off of it, bro. I had to end the stream pretty much after that. I took the menu off after that. I was like, I can't do it anymore, bro. It's over. We all felt like we was gonna throw up. You know what I'm saying? We all was just donezo. We had already eaten like one of every pepper and done like at least like 2 of each thing. So I was just like, I'm calling it, man. And my stomach was fucked up probably until like 5 p.m. today. So
Charge it to the game, homie.
charge it to the game. Shout out to Gone Till June. What's good with you, gang? But yeah, bro, that shit was not cool, but it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It had a lot of viewers come through. We peaked at 27, I think. I had the most concurrent viewers I've ever had. Like 20 concurrent
Sorry.
viewers. So you feel me? We kept around 20 in there the whole time, and that shit cracked off. But it was just, I'm never doing that again. Straight up, I don't care if it's
Never?
content. Never again am I doing that. That was a terrible decision. But shout out to everybody that stopped by the stream. You know what I'm saying? And then today, you know what I'm saying, in 104-degree heat, we still went out there to Zoid and did an IRL basketball stream. Tested out the, you know what I'm saying, somebody gave me a little tip that if you stream on the Streamlabs app, that you could stream in 1080p and it stays stable, way better than Twitch. I tried it out today. It went like an hour and a half, 1080p, crystal clear. You could hear us, bro. It was nice. So I'm gonna be doing more IRL streams, but we did a hooping stream. Me,
Plug.
Sack Factor, ACFPS. You know what I'm saying? Rice Joint was in there. You know what I'm saying? Tammy, Emo Cran, you know what I'm saying? We was up there hooping. So that was fun. I got a little sunburnt, you know what I'm saying? If you look at my face, a little red, a little tint. But overall, good weekend. Got some content, you know what I'm saying? I crossed up Emo Cran one good time, you know what I'm saying, when we was playing. So
Bro.
just tell her to watch her back, you know what I'm saying? You reach, I teach. That's all I'm going to say, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you broke her ankles?
No. It wasn't that bad, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got her in training. She's gonna be balling by, you know what I'm saying? Give me a month. She's gonna be crossing people up. She's gonna look like young AI. But yeah, that was pretty much Moose's.
You know, tats.
Yeah, she's gonna have 2 sleeves, and she's gonna be hooping hella hard and shooting from half court. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna call her. They're gonna call her White Iverson. You feel me?
Emo Allenberry.
Emo Allenberry.
What the hell? Look, he takes another swig of that bottle. Trying to get her like the bottom of the bottle. That's all. But one thing that's was on my mind this weekend, y'all, is what's the worst thing y'all ever did in elementary school?
Wait, cut out a little bit.
What's the worst thing you ever did? Like the baddest shit, like little badass kid shit you ever did.
Before 7th grade. I don't know. I started getting gnarly, I feel like, in 7th grade.
Same, but I know, you know what I'm saying? We all did a little something in elementary school.
I'm trying to think. Skrilla, you got anything off the top?
Skrilla was a baby ass kid, bro. I know he's got a story, bro.
So in 1st grade,
I'm a smoke for this one.
Speak on it.
Nah, it was, you know, I feel a little bad about it. I did then. I knew it. See, I had awareness. Look, so it was show and tell, which is like crazy, because I'm like, you know, you show me, don't tell me, you know, like.
Yeah. Bro, I already hate the story. No cap.
What is okay, I'm gonna cut the chase. Bro brought like this little big ass coin collection, just hella coins. And I was just like, bro, that's kind of clean. And I fuck with all those coins. So, you know, he left it out and, you know, I might have just grabbed some coins, man. You know, nothing crazy. And then, no, this is what's fucked up. Like, that's not even that bad, right? Some coins or whatever. Bruh, I felt bad and I started hiding the coins around the classroom. And then I was like, oh, look, I found one.
Bro, it was an ultimate scheme.
Yeah, it was 1st grade schemes, crazy. But we was homies after that, so shout out.
That's clean.
Shout out.
Okay. Who was it?
Shout out Jonathan.
I had a few stories. Like I had one. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna say this one. You know what I'm saying? But the one just popped in my head from Skrilla. I don't know, just saying he's stealing and shit. But I did a different type of stealing. I was doing fraud, boys. You know what I'm saying? I was doing a little. Moose had his first little taste of fraud in like the 3rd grade. You feel me? So what we had I went to Lisbon Elementary School. You know what I'm saying, in Greenhaven. You know what I'm saying, pocket area, Lisbon, and they had something. The whole school, like almost, had a currency system called Katya being goods. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're called. You know what I'm saying? If you help somebody out, or you know what I'm saying, you held the door open for somebody, or somebody seen you doing something nice, or you do, you know what I'm saying, you get an A on a test, anything that's like positive, they'd be like, caught you being good. And they give you a ticket, and it was like a little fake dollar that said like caught you being good, like all over it and shit, like a little design. And it was just on different little construction paper colors. They would like change them every like couple months. You know what I'm saying? It would be like yellow, pink, blue. Well, you know what I'm saying? I found out that they was buying this paper straight from Staples. You feel me? So Moose goes up to Staples. You know what I'm saying? I tell like my grandma needed like some paper for like an art project. I'm like, yep, I need purple. I need yellow. I need blue. You know what I'm saying? I get all the paper. I go to my grandpa's office, you know what I'm saying? He had like a little computer and a printer, a scanner, all that. I scan one of them on like a piece of paper, and then like I like go on the computer and literally use paint and like cut it and just place them so it's 2 rows all the way down the paper, and then I just start printing money, bro. I just start printing as much as I could. Every piece of paper, I'm just printing Kachi Bean goods and cutting them out, and I've just got stacks, bro. I got fucking bands in my backpack, and you could buy stuff with them, but I knew if I just came out crazy, like I would get caught. So I was like slowly like working my way up. Like I buy a little thing every day. You
Like,
feel me? But
we
for
have
like
a
every
record
day
of
of the
how many-
year, bro. Every day of the year I was buying some shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was just something little, so they never caught on to me. And then I started plugging my homies in. I'm like, here, bro. Like here's 20 Kachi Bean goods. They'd be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just
There's no
created,
way they didn't know. Like,
bro. I swear, I
there's
created.
no way.
It went school wide, bro. People started like catching on and doing it themselves. You know what I'm saying? Running their own
They're idiots for
operations.
that.
And
Oh my god.
I turned the whole school out. I was buying, you know what I'm saying? Everything, all the candies, all the little toys that they sold, everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? They had the frogs that you flick on the back of the frog and it jumps. You remember those? The little frogs?
Like you held it down and
Yeah.
goes up. Like a little flinger.
Yeah,
No
I had like
teachers,
50 of
No one
those.
was like, we didn't sign. Who's been signing these? Who's been?
Bro, they look just like the real thing, bro. They look like they looked real,
that's-
bro. There's no way of
Did
them
you ever
proving.
steal a? Did you ever just steal like a excusal, like, or like what was that shit? Like a little hall pass or some shit,
Yeah.
bathroom pass,
Nah, but I did.
booklet. Like a little stack of
I
them?
did used to steal a PB&J every day at school. I'll slide it in between my back and my backpack, like an Uncrustable, and I'll grab one and slide it, and then I'll just pay for my other food, and then go, and then I have my
little
little
warm.
snack. And I got caught one time. I got suspended. Straight out.
That's crazy.
I was
That's
suspended
amazing.
one time because I put a "That's what she said" joke in the school newspaper or newsletter. I mean,
Bruh.
Oh, that's good.
That's some old smart,
That's hella weak.
smart bad kid shit right there. Like that's not like real bad kid shit. That's like funny, like
I
witty
know, but it
quote
wasn't-
shit.
Dialogue.
No, it's still
it was
funny.
in
Still
it was
funny.
in middle school. It was in middle school, so it wasn't elementary school hijink. It was I forget what it was, but it was like the Didion was the dragons, and then like the dragon like burnt someone up, and it said that something hurt, and then I was like, "That's what she said" type
Oh
shit.
god.
But bro, motherfuckers submitted that comment. You know what I
And it got
mean?
passed?
The science teacher, Mr. Flatten, reviews the newsletters every week. Put it out, and
Look,
then they
he's
gonna
still
try to
bitter
come
about
get me.
this. He still want to get
Yeah,
revenge.
Bro, they're gonna try and come after me. I'm like, motherfucker, I got this reviewed and approved. Like,
Bruh.
what you mean? That shit was funny though. I didn't get suspended. I was about to get suspended, and literally that's what my mom said. Like she was like, bro, y'all approve this and put it in the newspaper, and then so they were just like, oh, all right, like, all right. I
Emo
guess we can't suspend him.
Cran
But
says
I almost got in trouble.
Emo Cran says suspended for stealing an Uncrustable, and Sack Factor said, "I remember this." LMAO. So your story, Nico.
Yeah. Zan was there for sure. I'm pretty sure Zan was in that class, the newspaper class. I mean,
For real.
it was crazy.
Co-writer.
I think of any elementary school hijinks. I feel like it was kind of similar. Like for some reason, little kids like steal hella shit. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's always like it wasn't anything too crazy, but it was just like small, like stealing some shit that was clean. It's like, bro, that shit's clean. Like I want this shit. Like I'm gonna just fucking take it.
That's how they train you. You know what I'm saying? Underfund the school. Be like, hey, this is how life is. You just gonna have to fight it out in this motherfucker. You gonna
I
have to do
had
your
like
resources somehow.
I had a other little hustle where like I knew like kids, like you know how there's action figures that were like the $14.99 ones, and then there's ones that's like the $6.99 ones. You feel me? There's like a difference. Like the ones that are like more expensive, they're more like malleable, like more their like their fingers move and like they wrists move, and then the other ones they just all stiff. Shit.
Yeah.
I used to like get the cheaper ones and like sell like a kid, because we used to trade action figures at school, but I would try to like sell them on like how clean the one that I had was. You feel me? And then be like, oh, you want to trade? But I would really like theirs was way cleaner. You feel me? I remember I got this clean ass Gambit. You feel me? One of the expensive ones. I was so hyped. Took it home. I played, you know what I'm saying, with that motherfucker for hella long. Pause. But yeah, that was that.
Yo,
I had a little
that
scheme doing
Gambit.
that.
He did.
Little Gambit action
Yeah.
figure, and I gave him a Venom action figure, and it was weak as fuck. It was cheap as fuck, bro.
One of them ones,
scammed.
yeah, like band, like the wrist and the
Yeah,
arm, and I
yeah,
said,
exactly.
knee.
Yeah.
I had a
Yeah, you know
Spider-Man
what I'm
like
talking
that.
about. Oh,
Probably part of the
God.
same little series, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely was scamming
They
kids
just
out
got
of
the
action.
permanent grip.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, the weak shit.
What permanent? No. You ever had the what is it? The motherfuckers with the fat ass feet, the big ass boots, but the rest of their body's like normal size. Like it's
I
not
feel like
proportionate to their
if I
body.
seen it, I would know what you're talking about. I can't picture it in my head right now.
They're like little heroes.
That's hella
Like they're like
funny.
it's like a cop and he has big ass boots. It's like a fire.
Y'all
Bro,
remember
bro.
the
You can-
they
You could
had
fling that shit and it would smack someone.
remember they had tech decks, but then they had the little thumbs that you could make ride the tech deck. Y'all remember that? And they were dressed
Yeah.
differently.
Yes, bro, and it was like Spy Kids.
Yes. That shit was clean. I
that's
used to
crazy.
fuck with those thumbs. They would have like sunglasses on and shit, and like jeans and like
Little
jorts and shit. Oh god.
Little thumbs.
But
That was
speaking
very
of
fun.
speaking of
Well,
jorts, y'all, The-
Tech dudes.
John.
oh, tech deck dudes. Speaking of jorts and jean shorts and, you know what I'm saying, Dickie shorts, things like that. The, you know what I'm saying, Mexican rapper Swifty Blue comments on saying that he would never sign to a black label because he couldn't entrust another race to be in charge of his shit. And he's saying that he wants
Who's
to keep
that? Who's
Swifty Blue. He's from LA, from I think he's I don't want to misclaim where he's from, so I'm just gonna say he's from LA. He's a Mexican rapper, Southsider. And he said that he would only sign to a Mexican label. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that I've seen comparisons where people are saying he's right because, you know what I'm saying, like people like communities like, you know, certain Asian communities and like Jewish communities that like invest in their own people and like open up businesses, and it's that same thought process. And then I've seen other people saying things like you know, you can't say that when it's a black art. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go make, I mean, this is kind of like the insensitive thing I've seen, but it's just like, if you want to go make mariachi music, go do that. But like, you're in hip hop, it's a black art. Like, you can't be saying shit like that. So, what y'all think about that shit?
There's a lot of layers to that, but I mean, I don't know if Tiger was thinking about that when he made the little songs. Is it a Mexican label then? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
No. How many black labels are there? Like I don't. You know what I mean? In LA, so I don't know.
I think what they mean, like,
But-
there's like a lot of like black like A&Rs and like people like that, people that are in charge of like artist careers and shelving them or pushing them type shit that work at labels, not like they're owned by black people. More like
Yeah.
the like your
Okay, well,
A&R
that-
that's assigned
you'd
to
have to
you
know.
type shit. Your manager probably
So
is gonna
that
be.
considered? Is that considered a black label if it's black A&Rs, or does it have to be black label if they're
Yeah,
own it?
pretty much
I was
the-
thinking that they own it. I don't know how Swifty Blue or
Because somebody
about it.
said, Almighty Suspect, who's on No Jumper now, said that Swifty Blue signed to like a Korean dude or something. I don't know if that's true, but that was what was put
Bro.
out there. So,
I don't know, man.
Oh, what?
It's like a personal business decision at that point. I don't. Like,
but do you think it's like offensive in any way, him saying that?
I don't think that's. I don't think it's offensive him saying it, but I also don't think it's. I also think it's kind of dumb.
It's also the context of, like, I mean, it's politics where he used to live. Like, you know what I mean? He could be talking about someone specifically, you know what I mean, that we aren't picking up on type shit. Like,
My thing is, I'm just more like, why is he even saying it?
yeah, there's a reason for him saying it, right? So he's talking. He could. Be
I think
speaking-
also he was on
It could
Bootleg
be.
Kev, and I think Bootleg Kev actually asked him about signing or something about that, something like in terms of that. And But I think he kind of jumped out the window. I don't think the question was like, would you sign to a black label? I don't think, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
like kind of
maybe.
I
brought
don't
that
think
up.
he would ask that. You feel me? I forget what the exact question was,
Right.
but he pretty much just
Hey,
said, you know what I'm
but
saying,
either way,
politics and shit like that. He could never sign
yeah,
to a black
yeah.
label.
That's what I was saying. That's like local politics for that. But hey, that's tough, man.
But
Tough. I
because
don't know.
because Whack 100, you know what I'm saying, earlier this year came out and said he would never sign a Southsider, pretty much the same exact thing, and he got hella flack for it. You feel me? And Swifty Blue's getting a lot of Swifty Blue's getting a lot of flack for these comments. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely rubs people like a lot of people the wrong way in some way. I mean I see both sides kind of. You feel me? It's just all about how you approach it, how you say it, how it's framed, all that shit. You feel me?
And to say you would never sign,
Like your tone and all that
bad.
shit, you know what I'm saying, how you're
Yeah.
saying it, all
Yeah.
that, like, you know what I'm saying, how you're carrying yourself about the conversation, definitely I feel like means more than, because Whack was more matter of fact, like, too. He's just like, bro, it's too much politics. Like, I would never have full control over them because, you know what I'm saying, like, the powers that be above them are always going to have a say in, like, their career and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what his reasoning was.
And if you don't want to do that, then how about you support? This is like just go with a solution based approach, right? For artists that feel that way or whatever, for Swifty Blue, like whatever, like just encourage more. What, he's Mexican, or
Yeah, he's
like
Mexican.
Yeah, like more Mexican or whatever, like brown own. Like just how about you just encourage that? So that
and
way
also
you
this
don't
is
have
a
to
really
say,
big deal.
"I'll never
Another
do that."
reason it's a big deal is because he just was the first like underground-ish rapper to get he was just did a song with Kodak and like a video in Swifty Blue's hood with Kodak and shit. So like he's about to be
I would
cracking
just say
once
build.
that drops or whatever. So like him saying that, but I mean, is it different? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, working with black people and working for, or you would say whatever, black people? Like, is that different? Because why is there not politics when it's a clouded ass rapper that wants to do a song with you and you jump and let him come to the hood then, but then you couldn't sign to one? I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't
That's
know.
weird. I say build, not destroy, bro. I don't know. Just that's that's politics. But speaking of politics, can I transition? It's
Go some.
about the music industry.
Yeah, go ahead.
So AB 2799 is pending in California legislature, which pretty much would protect song lyrics from being used as evidence or to inform like the characterization of a defendant. You know what I mean? So basically, just protection over like rap lyrics. Is primarily how that would affect us and whatnot. So yeah, I think it's waiting for like a vote from the, like it's like 2 votes away pretty much, like being very close, and it's been getting passed through on accounts for protecting creative expression, because we know how is it different from a fucking movie or anything, you know what I mean? The only way that it would count, and this is important for folks that are into op rapping and you know what I mean, this part is kind of important, where it says it would only have probative value, or I guess what is that, like value of being you can be punished for, if it is created near the time of the charged crimes, bears a sufficient level of similarity to the charged crime, or includes some factual detail not otherwise publicly available.
Yeah.
Meaning, if you're talking specifically about this, the thing that you're being charged for, like exactly around the time, then yeah, you're pretty much, it's a wrap. But other than that, they can't use things like how they are using, Young Thug, type song. They use like 10 songs, Young Thug songs, just saying like little phrases and shit to help build like his character. Like you can't use art to build someone's character, legal character. You know what I mean? But yeah, New York has a bill like that, I think. Yeah, it's pending. I think that was funded by like Jay-Z and a few other, um, you know, our rappers that are invested in, the legislation there. But yeah, what y'all think about that? I know Nico, you were looking up, getting more familiar with the Young Thug updates, right?
Yeah, I was just reading about the like the actual trial updates, you know what I mean? Just like what's new because they had a new court date like last week. So there's like, you know what I mean? Like every time they have a court date, they just have like hella new info comes out or whatever. So I was just reading whatever the fuck. It wasn't anything crazy except that like it was still just like it's looking hella bad for them. But yeah, that sounds crazy. I mean, I feel like that makes sense, like right? Because what the fuck if you didn't pass like a law like that, and I'm not saying this is like the first thing that would happen or like is even super plausible, but like someone could just be making art and you could literally just like pin shit on them. It'd be like you just said, if someone wrote a little TV show like and a murder happens in a TV show and they're like, wow, this murder is kind of similar to something else, and someone,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that's just some bullshit. You should be able to just kind of say
Yeah.
these things,
Yeah,
you know, write
what
stories.
that's
like,
what I was thinking
you know what I
about
mean?
too, because that's what I kind of would like. I wish I knew more about shit like that if there are cases of things like that, because I mean, just playing devil's advocate, like a lot of the shit that people were going down for was because they're making songs speaking about specific events. Even Young Thug, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Free Thug, I love Young Thug, you know what I'm saying? I hope he beats his shit. But I mean, in certain songs, he's talking about killing teenagers, and a teenager just got killed like 2 weeks before that, you know what I'm saying? Type shit, or a month before that.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen that many examples where it's like, oh, this is just expression and it's not like dissing an op, like dissing smoking on this pack type shit where they got pressed for anything. So like, I think the law is good, but like most of the cases I've seen, it's like in some, like I feel like the Young Thug shit, they're adding shit like, oh, let the chopper sing and shit like that. Like that's a little crazy, but like he's definitely dissing people in the music and talking about sending hits and shit in the music, and then that hit happened.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
Yeah.
all the examples
This
I've seen
bill.
are like, you know what I'm saying? I haven't seen one where it seemed like unjust to the super crazy extent. You feel me? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I, f-
I think
I
it's
feel.
more so to protect the
Uh,
art, right? It's more so to protect the art, not people that are actually committing crazy ass crimes.
But I'm just saying,
And
like,
that's kind of like I,
I want to research an example of like where it was just art and they got like falsely pushed something, you know what I'm saying? Where it
yeah.
wasn't
yeah.
anything where they were, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'd like to like
Nah,
see and how it
most.
worked in that case type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
I feel that. I know what you're
it's
saying,
just hard
but
to defend when they're
uh,
just like saying like certain blatant things and like they're making the connection. It's just like, damn, it's like not looking
yeah.
good.
Real
Like, you
real
know what I'm
quick.
saying? Like,
Real quick. So if this is just a random thought, like thinking about how these big Hollywood moguls and shit like went down with Me Too shit.
yeah, yeah.
Like, what if like were able to use like the movies they produced that had any type of sexual, uh,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
like it would be more
aggression,
like oh the
Gratification.
Me Too dudes go down, and then they have movies where they're like, hey, if you suck my dick, I'll give you this role. Then it's like, hey, maybe, you know what I'm saying, Brody is, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying, on
yeah,
some weirdo
yeah.
shit. That's like
Well,
the equivalent. It's like, yo, I killed yo homie George on Friday, and then they're like, hey, George died on a Friday like a couple months ago, you know what I'm saying? And then there's just like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm not
yeah,
saying it's that black and white, obviously, but I'm just saying like the
yeah,
equivalent isn't just like, oh, this is a movie and oh, somebody got shot in it. It's like, it's a little more, you know what I'm saying,
got to
detailed,
be
I would say, you know what
specific.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
type shit.
So that's why the law is kind of making that specificity,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
spec.
I think that's very
Whatever.
good. Yeah, yeah. Because it's just
Yeah.
like I don't think
So
it should just be completely excluded if it's like you're detailing shit. I mean, it's just like if you're gonna be that dumb, they should be able to use that against you. You feel me? Like if you just like
yeah,
dry
yeah,
snitching
but
on
I
all your
think
songs type shit.
yeah, I think the good thing though that this is what I kind of mentioned is that they can't use that to determine like a character, like your character. Basically, they can't
Yeah,
use art
yeah.
to
Like
determine
your
your character.
rap character can't like they can't be like, oh, 21 Savage released that shit with Metro Boomin and he's a cold blooded killer, because you know what I'm saying, that's what you know what I'm saying. If you listen to the music and took it literally, that's what you'd say about 21 Savage. But we know him as like a fucking like hella smart dude, like good businessman, like you know what I'm saying, preaching to the youth. But you know, so it's definitely an important law, and I don't want to see anyone like that get pushed. But it's like if 21 Savage was saying we're smoking on this person's pack in this hood, and like they just had people die from that hood, and those people, it's just like that would be
Yeah,
different type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't wish jail on
Yeah, I
anybody,
mean,
man. But just be smart about, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't dry snitch
that's
on
the whole
yourself
point.
at the end of the
Yeah,
day. Like, I don't wish jail
exactly.
on anybody though.
S-
Free Young
Shit really
Thug, free Gunna,
necessary.
free YSL, all them.
That's how I heard about the little. Well, I mentioned the little Hulk Hogan shit. I was like, oh, that's the Hulk Hogan defense.
Hey,
Cause what happened was
oh,
they
go ahead. My bad,
released
Mike. You go
like
ahead.
a sex.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
they released like a sex tape with Hulk Hogan or something,
And he
and
says two
they
different
released it.
people.
I don't know. Yeah, and he
That's
sued and
crazy.
he got paid out. He got paid out. He's like, I'm Terry, or like, you
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
That's
He's sounding
funny.
Hulk
That's a
Hogan
good defense, though. Fuck
type
it.
shit.
But red
Same
hot
thing.
news coming in, bro. UFC fight happened tonight. Who just seen Usman get KO'd? So it looks like, you know what I'm saying, the champ got KO'd. So we might have to watch that after we hop off here to see what happened, bro. I didn't.
Who'd he fight?
Yeah, UFC fight championship. I think that's middleweight. Usman's been like whooping everybody for hell long, so he just got KO'd.
Yeah, Usman versus who?
I forget who the other dude was.
Oh,
I think it was Leon
nah.
Edwards. Was it Leon Edwards or something? I know it was a rematch against somebody. But
okay.
I'd shout out to Joey. He fought Rocky Edwards. I thought his name was welterweight. My bad. But
keeping up to my
Bro, is there a UFC fight every weekend?
nah, not every weekend, but a lot of weekends definitely, because they have like different, like smaller ass cards and shit like that. So not all of them are like big ass like blockbuster type shit. They just go all out for some cards type shit. Epic comeback W. Damn, shout out to Joey. Shout out to fucking.
I want to go to UFC event.
Yeah, I heard
Be down to go.
UFC fights, like the atmosphere is like the craziest shit, like on some like soccer shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to slide. I'm trying to.
Yeah, and
Everyone in there is just hella primal.
on God, like screaming at people just making each other bleed and shit. Hey, but if I went to if I went to UFC fight, I would probably get some wings. And you know who else got some wings? People who went into Rick Ross's Wingstop to try to apply for a job, and they were making the employees pay for the uniform, pay for the training, pay for all kinds of shit they're supposed to be paying for. And now Rick Ross is being sued for all these violations, bro. What do y'all think about this? Rick Ross, the Wing King, Mr. Lemon Pepper, and he's making, and they're family owned. They said his family owns these restaurants where these violations are happening.
It's pimping, man.
What happened, man? What's up with Rick Ross? It doesn't sound like he's being too much of a boss at this right time. You know what I'm saying? So let me know y'all thoughts on that. Would you go to a Wingstop? Would you work at a Wingstop that Rick Ross owned? And then would you go to one? You know what I'm saying? Let's speak on that.
Hell nah. If I pulled up to a job and they started saying shit like that, I'm like, bro, I'm
That's
good.
what I'm saying, bro.
They fucking my wings up. I already get the bubble guts from Wingstop. Sorry.
I'm not
help.
gonna, bro. Rick Ross is dumb, bro. Built like a hamburger. Thanks, CJ, for the input.
Built like a hamburger. He's built like a pear now. He be eating pears.
But yeah, like I'm never finna knock anybody's hustle. But if you're applying for Wingstop, I feel like you're not the most well-off person. And then a job's telling you, like, yo, buy your uniform. That's probably at least $50. Pay for the little training card. That's like $40. Like, you're already like almost $100 in the hole, and you haven't even started work yet. Like you ain't even got a check or nothing.
That's pretty much that first check that comes in is hella light.
Bro, on God. And like I saw people in the comments saying like, oh, I've had jobs where like I had to pay for that shit, and then on my first check of that they like gave it back to me type shit or something. But supposedly in this case they weren't getting shit back. Okay. They just started their job and they just kept that dough. It was like, good looking for paying for training for you guys. Appreciate y'all. So,
Wingstop
ain't a trade school is hella funny.
Bro, that's crazy.
Wingstop ain't a trade school.
We could teach you how to make wings, bro. This is the tricks of the trade. You know how to make some ranch, some honey mustard? We'll show you. You just gotta pay.
The little corn.
Yeah,
bundles
the
they got.
Cajun corn. You ever eaten some Cajun
Cajun
corn?
corn
We could teach you how to get down. Yeah, Wingstop, come through.
Cajun
Drop.
corn knuckles. Let me get you.
Shout out to everybody in the
Oh
chat. Shout out to
shit,
the
my
viewers.
iPad is about to die.
You know they shit is running on a skeleton operation. Motherfucker said, roll your fucking paper towels down off the roll. This
Yes,
big
bro.
ass-
Like that's not even napkins, and it's not even
Industrial.
It's not even perforated. It's just straight up like giant toilet paper.
I used to
Soft.
hate that shit. And
Shout
they're
out to
weak
Prince on
ass
it.
paper towels.
Yes, bro. I used to pull hella out. I'd be like, I would fold that shit
Shout
up
out
and stick it
AC.
in my bag.
FP.
Hey, I love you, Skrilla. Hey, but speaking of freeing people for being, you know what I'm saying, accused of unjustly, you know what I'm saying, locked up, just recently, you know what I'm saying, one of the Trevino brothers' accomplice, you know what I'm saying, was released from prison or from jail. Do not free R. Kelly. No, we do not second that, CJ. But one of the Trevino brothers, if y'all don't know the story or don't remember,
That's crazy.
it's the story of the brothers that supposedly were told by their little sister, that their stepdad was touching her. The brothers and one of the homies pull up on the stepdad, beat him to death. You know what I'm saying? Not on purpose, but supposedly they beat his ass so bad he died. They, you know what I'm saying, panicked, threw him in the back of a truck, took him to a field, dumped his body. They all get locked up, you know what I'm saying? But the accomplice just got released, you know what I'm saying? No charges. You feel me? So one of them just got free, but the brothers, I think, are still being charged with murder because I think the accomplice just came and helped them, like, drive the body or some shit like that. It was like, so, but he just got released. You feel me? So what do y'all think of that? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, there's hella petitions and shit, hella GoFundMes. GoFundMe actually took down the GoFundMe for the Trevino brothers because they're like, we're not fucking with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They did murder this dude. So, you know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about that, bro? The accomplice is free. He's free. You know what I'm saying? I seen pictures of him with his arms up walking out.
I got a question. Was he there the whole time, or like he just got a call from them? Like
I think that's what it was, but I don't know. He could have been there the whole time. I forget the story exactly. But I know that like they used his truck or something like that, like to throw his body in the back of the truck and ride out to the middle of nowhere.
See, that's crazy because it feels like one of the only people like he wasn't involved, so his mindset was different than.
But no. I think he knew the whole plan that they was gonna pull up. Like I think this is what happened. I remember they beat the dude up hella bad, dipped, and came back with the homie, and then they like beat him up again. That's when they killed him on. You know what I'm saying? That's when they pretty much finished him off. They pulled back up. So that's also the thing where people are like, y'all kind of like did your thing and then left and came back and like doubled back. So it's like people are like torn on it.
With an accomplice.
But they did get a lot of support too, bro. Because it's just like nobody likes a chomo. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day. But also you can't be the judge, the jury, and the executioner either. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what I'm
thinking.
It's
just not how it works.
Is that premeditated or is that?
I think it's gonna be like a crime of passion type thing. I feel like they'll probably like try to knock it down to manslaughter or something like that.
What state is that in?
I think it was Texas or Arizona or one of those. Like it was somewhere in the middle of fucking nowhere. I forget where they were. Posture check. Shout out to Pal. Shout out to Brian. Posture check. Hey, they just did posture check. Check your posture, y'all. Make sure y'all sitting up a little bit. You feel me?
Either way, they'll have support. Definitely don't want to see him. I mean, I don't want anyone to go in prison like that. But they'll have support. The good thing is they got people signing petitions, doing what they need to do in the state. So
yeah, there's definitely a lot of support for
people.
him. So hopefully it continues because man, if that's true, then Brody deserved it straight up. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Speaking of kids,
You can't be God.
hey, fast facts, Nico. The Cisco kid speaks.
And shout out to CJ because he put that in the chat. But I agree with it. That's why I said it. Can't be God.
But speaking of kids and you know what I'm saying, violating kids' rights, San Jose High School policy says staff can read any text message between students, even if the texts happen outside of school. Agree or disagree?
Bro, disagree. I got suspended in high school for smoking weed off some text that literally happened outside of school.
We're chilling. Skrilla, hold on. We're chilling with a victim of this story, man.
Yeah.
A
10 years later.
survivor, bro. A perfect person to speak to.
Bro, and look, so man, this is what happened. I literally one day I decided, fuck it. This is in high school, sophomore year, the beginning of sophomore year. You know, I'm bright eyed. You know what I mean? I'm starry eyed. I still
Bright-eyed
got a
is
twinkle in
funny.
my eye, like and looking forward to some positive shit. And then one day I decided, in the morning I was like, fuck this. I'm not feeling like going to school. So I just said I was sick, stayed home, was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna smoke weed all day and chill. And that
That sounds like a
afternoon,
good ass
around
day. Good ass little high
yeah,
school day. No
good
cap.
ass day, bro. Good ass day. And so I was doing that, Gatorade bottle and everything. And fucking around 3 p.m., when school gets out, I get a little, a bloop, a little fucking Facebook message or whatever the fuck from my homie that I kick it with like every day. And I'm like, bro, what, motherfucker, why are you Facebook messaging me? Like, I always just get a text, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's odd. And then I checked it. Pretty much, he's like, you got time for a quick video chat? This fool video chats me on Facebook. I had never done that. I was like, bro, no one talks through this method. This is
Yeah.
crazy.
Like we was on
Pretty
Uvu
much,
or
he's just
something.
like, yeah, bro. Pretty much, he fucking tells me that it's like, yeah, today we went down, bro. We went down for smoking weed. We all got suspended, and you're about to get suspended tomorrow, guaranteed, when you come back to school.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa. I was like, that's some crazy shit. But all right, good looks for telling me what happened. He tells me the story. And basically, this is what it is, bro. Pisses me off, man. Bro, they were fucking around with his phone in class. Not even on it. They were not even on it. They were like playing with it or something. Like it wouldn't turn on or something was wrong with it. And they were just fucking around and someone dropped it. Pretty much got it taken away for a dumbass reason in class, right? Just on some teacher, like, you're not paying attention. I'm taking your
Yeah.
phone. Phone got sent to the office. And then in the office, the dean calls up my homie to get his phone back after school, towards the in lunch or whenever it was, calls him up to get his phone back. Bro, as simple as this is on my homie, honestly, at this point, because this motherfucker says, yo, if I go through this phone right now, like, what am I gonna find? Is there gonna be anything bad on here?
Give you a little
And then
check.
my homie just squealed. He just squealed and it was just like, yeah, there's text on there, this and that, blah blah blah. And then they're like, well, all right, and they just go through his phone.
Bro.
And it's just text, bro. It's text from like 2 weekends ago, just saying like, yo,
Reasonable
I'm
suspicion.
over. I got the weed, or like, I'm on my way with the weed, and we're about to, what I mean? It's just some basic ass text about
The
about, we
rat
about to smoke up,
homie. You was jacking a rat.
bro.
That was
Yep,
his little. That was his tactic to get you. Oh, there is something, so I can look. Okay.
Bro,
Yeah, and
I'd
then
be
he
like,
looked, and then
nope,
it was bad.
nope, never done drugs a day in my life. That's what I'd be
Bro,
saying.
that's what I'm saying, man. You fucked up. But I still say, I'm like, bro, we really got suspended. We never smoked weed on school grounds. Like, you know what I mean? Some shit I did 2.5 weeks before. Like, I could just get suspended for it.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I'm vehemently against that
Yeah, good
rule
shit.
or law.
Pal said, whoa,
and
nah,
how
they
does that
could
make
suck
you
my
feel?
D trying to read my kid's text. And he said, folded under the pressure of the school. And CJ said he's goofy for a
Folded
Facebook FaceTime.
Bro,
That's
yes,
hella
that's what I'm
funny.
saying. He didn't have his phone though. I guess the
That's
only
hella
way he
funny.
could link.
At least he
was
like
a-
gave
it
you a
was-
little
it
heads
was a
up. No,
Facebook
no. He's the
FaceTime.
one that snitched, that hit you? Is he the one that snitched?
Yeah, the one that snitched is the one that hit me also.
Oh, then it's no shout out to him. He's a bitch. He's soft as fuck.
Yeah,
for
I
that.
was super mad about that shit. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, wow, that's crazy, man. You never done anything bad before ever, bro? Come on.
Damn.
Like,
Took his coins.
Hey,
but it's all good.
Hey, speaking, I didn't realize that a lot of my topics had to do with kids, but this one will be up Skrilla's alley. You know what I'm saying? Skrilla, I feel like we'll have a mouthful to say about this. Two judges in Pennsylvania ordered to pay $200 million in restitution for orchestrating a scheme to send kids to profit jails in exchange for kickbacks. Sheesh, one of the biggest
Oh,
busts
hell yeah.
in American history, dog. And they cashing out.
Repeat that again, bro. Repeat that shit again.
2 judges in
I did see this
Pennsylvania
somewhere.
ordered to pay $200 million in restitution for orchestrating a scheme to send kids to for-profit jails in exchange for kickbacks.
Virginia?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, Pennsylvania. Yeah, I mean, human trafficking is was the first thing damn near that.
Hey, modern day
motherfuckers did when they started
slavery is
the-
what they call that shit. That's what they call that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Modern day slavery.
So that's one of the oldest practices in the book, man. They just all the laws now just figure out a sustainable way to continue slavery.
Bro, and if they got caught, I think it was thousands, bro. Thousands of kids, bro. If they got caught, think how
Yeah,
many
that shit's crazy.
Exactly, bro. That's what I was just about to say. Pal got juice. I'm sure there's another 20 judges doing the same shit, bro. Think of all the crazy like Alabama jails and
Facts.
fucking like all
Yeah.
those ones in the South, or even ones in California, bro. Like, what am I?
Bro, they're
talking
doing
about?
that out here for
That's
sure
what I'm
too.
saying,
They're doing
like-
that out here. They're doing it everywhere, bro.
Everywhere, bro.
That's the problem. That's the problem with the for-profit shit. It's like that. Literally, the fact that if you can make money off something, people are gonna go for it. So when
Yeah.
you make any like type of, shit like that for profit, like it's bad. It's
And
bad, you know
we
what
could
I mean?
take a guess at how many of those kids were minorities. I mean, we could just take a fucking guess. I guarantee
For real.
you, fucking the majority.
I wonder-
is fucking.
Yeah, I wonder in states like that though that have probably a lot of white folks. Like I don't know, I'm just guessing. Like it starts getting into the even classist shit. I mean, it is everywhere, right? So it's just a
Yeah.
lot more poor white folks. So but yeah.
But shit,
pretty
Pennsylvania
sick,
got
bro.
black people for show out there, bro, and fucking Latin people and shit.
For sure. For sure.
Let me get on what y'all say. What's up? Lit at
Yeah,
work.
they
Shout out
can
to
go
Miles.
rot
Shout out to
in
Miles
hell.
King in the chat. He said, "What's up?"
Yeah. Miles King, real
Hey,
It's the
shout
best
out.
rapper you know.
real
I'm looking
Yeah.
at the best rapper
No,
I
real
know
homie
in the
from back in the
camera
day.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm saying he's staring back at me. What's good, Brody?
bro.
Whoa!
But no, I saw
thought Moose
that
was
and
talking
just
about me for a
uh,
sec. No, I'm just kidding.
that shit is crazy. It just made me think, like we was saying, bro, how many other people are doing this shit and how fucked up it is, bro, and how crazy that shit that's even a thing in America, like today, bro, in 2022. Like, it's just insane, bro.
Well,
That's how this shit is.
Yeah, for real. But it's if you think about it, it sounds hella crazy, but it's like it's also the judge doing that. Yeah, that is hella crazy, but it's literally the same thing as the people who are just running the prison. And like doing you know what I mean? Like it's all of, like I said, you just said it's a fucking for-profit business. They're
Yeah,
on the same shit. Like the judge is doing that because he about to get some profit. People like, I'm down. Yeah, fuck it. I'll build this prison. I'm about to get hella bread.
On
I'll
God,
or like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Whatever, blah blah blah.
like
Like,
Skrilla.
bro, that shit, it's
I
all
already-
crazy.
I
It's
already
all
know
crazy.
Skrilla was like always be on shit where it's like they gonna tear down a school and build a prison on instead of it and shit like that, or have like a plan to like they got a big ass lot. They're like, oh, we could build a school or a community college or a prison. All right, let's do a prison. It's just like, bro, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like that shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, and the sick part is even when they do something like that, they just shuffle the deck. They just move the goalposts. And then it's like, okay, well, to make this right, we'll make a committee to discuss how to bring solutions to this. So we need the experts from the field. Who are the experts? Oh yeah, all the same people who just ran that shit that just, fucked it
That's
up.
weak
Yeah,
as
they've been working in this
fuck,
field for
bro.
30 years. So it just
Yeah, it's like we know, motherfucker.
musical
Ain't
chair.
they ain't letting nobody new in there in that motherfucking unit or none of that shit.
bruh. Bro.
Oh, hey, but on a lighter note, but you know what I'm saying, crazier, not crazier, but in terms of just like pop culture crazier, Dana White was on a pod today. Dana White comes out
Hmm.
and says in 2020,
What?
Dana White was on a podcast today, the owner of the UFC.
Yeah.
He came out and said,
Which one?
Dana White. Oh, I forget what the pod was. It was some sports pod. He says that in 2020, he was in contact with Gronk and Tom Brady to go and get them to Las Vegas to play for the Raiders. They were both down. Gronk was about to buy a house in Las Vegas, and John Gruden broke up the trade at the very last minute, right before they're about to get traded. One, do y'all believe this? And two, do y'all think Tom Brady would have saved the Raiders?
Bro, that all sounds crazy. I'm just hold on. Miles said how much donation for all of us to burn something real quick? $20. Asking a question.
Yeah.
I would say $20, but we ain't got no way of. I would have to dip and shit. There's no way to like follow the camera.
Oh,
I'm
it wouldn't
rolling
work.
up.
Oh, he's saying 35 now.
It's all good, bro. We just gonna keep doing
It's
the pod.
going up, hey, bro.
I could hit this pen, man. I'll smoke this pen with you, dog. I got my cart with me. I hit that. I'm rolling up right now. I got some weed broke down. I'm just about
You gonna
to
stream after this?
I can smoke. I can smoke some keef and wax.
If you
out of a
stream
bowl.
after this, can you do that or no?
No, I'm not streaming after this. I've been streaming all damn weekend. All right, Moose hopping off. All right. No, I'm kidding. But what y'all think about the Dana White, John Gruden shit, bro? What y'all think about? Would you think the Raiders would have been clean, or do you think they would have just still been mid?
Hell yeah, they would have been clean. Nah, I mean they would have been clean. They would have been clean. They would have been clean. Would they
Wait,
have
who
gone?
was the player?
Tom Brady and Gronk were about to go to the Raiders, and John Gruden fucked it up at the very last second.
Wait, this is in 2020.
Yeah,
How did he fuck it up
before
again?
he went to the Bucks.
Oh,
Like he just
How did
blew
he
up the
fuck it up?
trade. Like he started asking for too much or something like that. Some shit like that.
That's weak.
yeah. I don't know. I mean,
I mean
don't
that
know
would have
too
been
much
crazy.
Yeah,
about
that
the
would have been clean.
rosters, you
Think
know
of
what I
how
mean?
lit Las Vegas would be, bro, if Tom Brady was in Las Vegas.
it would have been lit. I would have slid. I would have slid to a fucking game. for
That would have,
sure.
yeah, for real. We could go to a Tom Brady game, bro. Like we're probably never gonna see Tom Brady play ever. Not have the chance to, like on our coast type shit.
Yeah, I'm definitely not ever gonna.
Like that's crazy.
Fuck that. I'm slide.
They said the Raiders needed to
Slide.
stay in Oakland, California. That's a crazy trade. The
The
grit and grime is in
grime
is in Oakland. That's facts.
Oh, there's some
That's
grit and
a-
grime in Vegas. I don't know.
There's grit and grime. Yeah, actually, yeah, for sure.
If that's what you're looking for, I think Vegas.
He
hold
said
you down
Tom
on that
was
too.
Tom quote unquote Tom was looking for houses and everything. That's crazy.
Looking for
God
houses.
damn.
So it was close. It was almost a done deal, supposedly.
Stack it.
I would hate having to live in Las Vegas.
But
They
butterfly
just slide to
effect.
Vegas to get their chips up and then slide back to Oakland like it.
But think of it. Tom Brady, I feel like would probably live in like L.A. and then just fly to Vegas.
And just fly every time.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Didn't he grow
facts.
up in the Bay? He grew up in the Bay. No.
Did he?
Tom Brady?
Yeah.
Did he? I don't know.
I
I,
don't-
feel
really-
like I feel like that's kind of sounds familiar. Hold on, I'll look it up.
He-
I'll do fact check real quick.
Posture check.
Let
See
them
me
stack
slowly
up.
destroy.
Nobody did a posture check. Don't do a posture check. They're faking us out.
Shit, I'm gonna do one.
Another little recent event that came out. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, it's from San Mateo, Bay Area. That's crazy, actually.
didn't know
I
that.
did not know that.
A lot of good quarterbacks come out of the Bay. Kickboxing
That's
world.
literally like 20 minutes from me. Sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
Kickboxing world champion and influencer, Manosphere King, Andrew Tate, was removed today from major social media platforms, Instagram and Facebook, for allegedly
What?
breaking their terms of service. 4.7 million IG followers down the drain. Y'all know who Andrew Tate is? Have you seen the clips? Have you seen any of his
Bro,
debates?
okay.
Have you seen any of his
Real
content,
quick.
bro? He's taking over the
Honestly-
internet. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all
Real
think?
quick.
I haven't talked to y'all about Andrew Tate. No cap.
I don't really know who he is. I just kept hearing his name in the last couple weeks, and then to hear this news now is just hilarious because it's like, bro, you did all that for whatever you did, and you.
Yeah, that's
you
wine.
got-
My homie sipping on wine. Yeah.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Have you seen it,
Um,
Nico?
yeah.
Have you seen any of his content or know what he's about? All that?
Bro, dude, honestly, no. I was so confused when you first told us this shit happened. And I was out of it, bro. I can't even comment on it because I didn't even know.
Yeah, so he's like, so y'all know kind of what the manosphere type of shit is. Like, have y'all seen Fresh and Fit, that podcast? Like, where they're just like talking to girls and they're pretty much saying like shit like, oh, like if I got a girlfriend, I should be able to cheat and like she can't cheat. and like all this like like high value man type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that type
Yeah.
of little lane
I'm
of like speaking and like that little thread of
Yeah.
knowledge type
I'm aware of
shit. That
that.
little thing.
I
Like
definitely know what you're talking
like
about.
His name was,
R.I.P. You know what I'm saying, to kind
Yeah.
of the leader of that, Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? He was heavy on
That's
like,
what I was
you know what I'm
thinking.
saying, like
Yeah, I heard about him.
criticizing like women's like flaws and like accentuating like, you know what I'm saying, men's type shit, telling
And
men
then
to
tell
like
me
have
if I'm right
pride.
or tell me if I'm right or wrong. Like, and then what's his name? So I'm aware of the manosphere, right? And it was his name, fucking Schultz. Was he kind of like king of the manosphere for a second?
He's
And
just
then
like associated with it because he calls out like the kind of like the blasphemy of it all, like that kind of how they do, but like in
okay.
just like a more comedic way, to where it's like he's not seen as like serious about it. Like these dudes are dead ass, and like CJ said, it's more of a red pill,
Yeah.
blue pill thing. So like with Andrew Tate, he's like
Yeah.
straight up like, you know what I'm saying, like be a man, you know what I'm saying, work for yourself, be a boss, you know what I'm saying, all that shit. Like I don't know, just there's like a certain like list of values and talking points that all of these people have usually, and it's all circled kind of around like misogyny a little bit, and like it's nothing too crazy, like nothing.
Yeah.
I could see some incels maybe taking the advice wrong and doing weird shit, but it's nothing like, I don't think it's anything that's like bannable compared to a lot of the other shit that's on Instagram. Like
yeah,
they be having shootouts on Instagram, on IG Live and shit, and it's like motherfuckers is still still got their accounts, and like I don't know.
Yeah. Bro, as someone I know what type of videos you're talking about. So as someone who's not familiar with him specifically, though, like I feel you. Like I never honestly don't watch that shit because I don't think it's like I'm watching. I'm like, this is hella dumb, and like I could see how I could see why this is popular because people think it's hella funny and it's
Yeah, and
kind of
like
like
super
jokes.
outlandish type shit. It's
Yeah,
like
like
oh
super
my god, he
outlandish.
said that type shit. Like that's like a lot of it.
Yeah, but then like people think it's funny that he's saying this crazy ass shit, and that's why it gets popular. And but as someone who like doesn't watch it or like not even like kind of think it's funny or anything, like I don't think it's necessarily bannable because it's just kind of random bullshit on the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of that's how I look at it. I'm like, bro, wait, what? You're just kind of like, you're literally just banning, like, all right, you could apply that to so many different things.
That's
where
what I'm saying.
people are doing.
Yeah.
People
that's
are doing
like offensive type
outlandish
shit.
comedy.
Yeah, like something that could be offensive. Like
yeah.
But
are they actually, do they consider themselves comedians? Or
no. That's where I was gonna like just disagree a little bit, because with his fans, like I would say, I don't know how much of a percentage, but I feel like a big percentage is dead ass, bro. Taking every bit of his advice, that he's like their role model.
That's
you know what I'm
weird.
saying? He's the one that's like giving
It's
them
weird,
advice.
but
like,
I don't know if
what
you
I'm saying?
can ban.
But he's like saying shit like CJ saying like if you work hard you get what you want, like get up off your ass, don't be lazy, don't have excuses, like, you know what I'm saying, pull yourself up type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like there's that shit too. So like in all the debates I've seen, like in all the videos, TikToks, all that shit, it's like his most outlandish like statements, like a woman that's with a man now, that's his property. So if she does OnlyFans, she should have to pay him a certain percentage because he owns, you know what I'm saying, her body image and her, you know what I'm saying, sexuality type shit.
Yeah.
So he
I
says
don't know.
shit like that.
That's kind of interesting. I'm like, cause they're kind of making the equivalent to like almost like race, right? Like race and gender, right?
Yeah.
Because if it was some race shit, then we would be kind of probably feel different about it. Be like, yo, this is
like, oh, Mexicans,
it's a little crazier.
Yeah, Mexicans like
you
know what I'm saying, have lower
women.
IQs or something. Like everybody would be like,
yeah,
nah,
but he's
bad.
saying women instead of like a specific race.
That's a good point.
So I kind of do feel it on that point. I'm like, yo, if this isn't jokes, like if you're not doing
he's
skits,
dead ass.
like if this is like preaching dead ass and you're saying stuff like that, like I mean, I don't know about banning still is crazy, I don't know. That's but I don't agree with that shit is crazy. I don't know. I don't think
because he says like
I don't think incels should be given this type of shit to go crazy.
Go and run with. Because what I was gonna say is like
Exactly.
all those TikTok clips is like the most outlandish shit. But then like when he gets challenged to a debate, like he did a debate with like XQC, who's a big like ass streamer, and like he has talks with Aiden Ross, and like he's he mostly rides his dick, but he does challenge him a little bit. And but he like will say the outlandish shit, and then when you're like, whoa, what do you mean by that? He explains it in like a whole different thing that makes it sound kind of reasonable, and you're like, oh, well, I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like the woman should have respect for the man, and like the guy should have respect for her, and he like starts to break it down and not really mean what the original statement was. Like in all the debates I've seen, he
Yeah.
kind of like transfers it over and like talks his way into like it sounding like, oh, that's kind of, you know what I'm saying, I could agree with that. And that's where all those like impressionable young men are like, see, he's just saying common sense shit and everybody's getting mad at him, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where the attitude comes
Yeah.
out. But it's like, no, he's starting with outlandish shit because he knows that's the most inflammatory and gonna get the most views, and then he breaks it down, which could be seen as smart if he does have a good message at the very end. But most of them aren't getting that message at the very end. That's only when he gets challenged in a debate. They're going to use the more inflammatory one because that's the more interesting, like start a conversation type shit. That's what he got popping off of. So it's like that's what they're going to cling to type shit. You know what I'm saying?
He just got kicked off all the platforms. So I mean, I feel like at this point, if you're a creative person or have an opinion, a voice that may piss off a lot of people, whatever. Just in general, we can't. I mean, we don't control these platforms, so it's like,
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, at the
Your
end of the
days
day,
are numbered.
And he has something called Hustlers University, where it's like a $50 a month thing that he sells, like a course to like get rich and get like, you know what I'm saying, become a man, like a real man type shit. And like like hella
That's
YouTubers have already
funny.
bought it and like been like saying it's like basic shit that you can find on YouTube type shit. So
nah,
he's cracking off that, bro. Like he has thousands and thousands of members of that now. Like it's crazy.
yeah.
And he lives in Romania, so he doesn't even live in America. And
And
supposedly,
he's-
and,
he-
It up.
and
lives in
supposedly he's
Romania.
being investigated for like sex trafficking shit, like in the current investigation.
Well,
All right.
everything
Well,
everything he deserves is coming to him. So that's I don't. There's nothing more we can speak.
Yeah.
feel like.
So, but yeah, I thought that was crazy. But anyways, Madden 23 is coming out, y'all. Y'all still play Madden at all?
hell nah.
Bro, that
It
shit's
pissed
gonna be
me
the
off.
same ass shit, but it does have John Madden on it. R.I.P. John Madden. A lot of people used to come up to my grandpa and ask for his autograph because they thought he was John Madden. So I always had a special love for John Madden. I always played Madden. You feel
Hella
me?
fun.
Growing up. So shout out to John Madden. He's on the cover this year. You feel me? I think it's like some type of anniversary or something, or maybe just because he passed away, they put him on the cover. Either way, that shit's dope. But I think it's probably gonna be the same ass shit, just like 2K. But I was just wondering if anybody still played Madden at all.
Try.
Nah. But 2K apparently is taking out openness. Have you ever heard of that?
No. Like the openness, like if you're open, like it's more easier to
Bro.
shoot type shit.
No, this is what it is, man. It's some bullshit. Apparently, there's a setting in 2K, and it's called openness, and it has to do with the passing, blind passing versus like directional passing versus icon passing. If you have openness on, you could press it was fucking A and X, which is X and square on PlayStation. So if you press X and square, it passes to the most open person on the court, pretty much. Like it makes the open pass.
Yeah.
And it was just like some shit. You just turn that setting on and then you press those. And that's just like it was just hella cheating, you know what I mean? Like you didn't have to icon pass, you didn't have to do shit, and you could just boom, like hit the open person hella fast and like.
Yeah.
But apparently they're taking that away for 2K23, so all the 2K knocks are like, celebrating. Like,
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that they had that because you could change it, but honestly, it wasn't super good because sometimes it would like glitch out and you could just like bait the. Like eventually, you know what I'm saying, once you got good enough, you could just bait the little like openness type shit. So like back up off of
Mhm.
them, and then as soon as you know he's gonna try to hit them, you go up and, you know what I'm saying, jump in the passing lane and steal it. So it wasn't that big of a problem, but it's dope that they're trying to fix the game, I guess. But 2K is gonna be some bullshit again.
Yeah,
And
but
I love 2K.
that's the other
just for
thing.
the record.
That's the other thing. If
Yes, I am
if you're
sloppy.
trying to advertise changes like that, like tiny ass changes like that, is the big thing for 2K23, then that's weak. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
All I do.
It's
Fix
the
little
same
trees.
game.
Don't even, yeah, bro. Yeah, they need to uproot that shit.
That's crazy.
I need to go back to the 2K My Player story mode and make it like super crazy or something. I don't know, like
Hey, you know what I hope is dope on 2K? I hope the music is dope. Oh, speaking of dope music, Kodak Black dropped his Closure EP on YouTube out of the blue. Supposedly, he found out someone leaked it, so he decided to drop it and said, "Made this last year in a dark spot." And honestly, I probably would have never released this if it didn't get leaked. So he just dropped like a surprise kind of little EP.
It's only on YouTube.
That's what it says. That's what the headline said. I haven't even listened to it yet because I just seen that right before we was about to go live, honestly. But I saw a lot of people was saying in the comments saying that shit's super fire and shit. So I'm gonna definitely check it out. So Closure EP, saying Kodak Black.
Check that out. Shout out.
I honestly kind of fuck with Kodak music. Like, it's just pretty clean sometimes.
There's always a few bops on an album. Something.
Yeah,
I can't
exactly.
listen
So
to
I
it
gotta go
sloppy
check that
because
out.
this gets posted on YouTube and we would definitely get ripped off of YouTube soon. So I posted that video.
I'm gonna switch tonight. We can play RL4 or Fall Men. Fall Men is that the new thing?
No. But shit,
That's just
that
him.
was all my topics I had, y'all. Y'all had anything I wanted to talk about too?
Bro, I did have something I wanted to talk about. It was kind of crazy, but Skrill, if you have anything, speak up because I had to look through my notes or like.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, Moose, you really got in a few points over this podcast. But speaking of points, uh,
I love
yeah,
it.
so
I love it.
there's about 10. There's about 10,000 overdose deaths in 2021. Very unfortunate. But in California, they're proposing to implement the safe injection sites.
I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah. So I think it has to be voted on by, I think just the governor, maybe like one more Senate vote, but like pretty much it's looking like damn near in the clear. It's damn near in the clear.
So-
And it would only start those pilot programs in San Francisco, LA, and Oakland. And I think it'll have to be like whatever private or fund or I don't know. It's up to
Yes,
they
for
wanna
hard
fund it, but-
drugs, CJ. For hard drugs, yes. That's exactly what he's
Yeah, man. The reasons for this, studies have shown that it has prevents fatal overdoses. New York had, a lot of success rates in that as well as in other
Yeah, it says
programs
that it
across
works
the world.
in a lot of places, yeah.
Australia, Canada, Europe have done it for years. Yeah, and it provides a healthier environment for people to maybe come to a point of accepting the treatment and recovery services rather than forcing
Yeah,
them.
like victimizing them and demonizing them type shit.
Yeah, pretty much, and it just increases the impact of criminalization and punishing. Like it's just the right feedback cycle. Just creates more and more of a problem. So yeah, what y'all think, man? It's getting close to that happening here.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Get the injection sites going. I don't want. Right? That's what we're talking about?
Yeah.
I don't want no fucking needles just randomly out in the park or
Yeah.
some shit I might
I don't-
step on
Yeah,
or
little
whatever
kids
the
will
fuck,
step
bro.
on. You know what I'm saying? Little
Literally,
kids.
bro, ruin someone's fucking life. Like, bro,
It's real.
yeah, injection
It's real.
site, please, come on.
And a lot
let's
of
get it
these-
popping.
A lot of these like say like homeless shelters or even rehab centers, they don't allow shit inside. So
Yeah,
what do
yeah.
they do? They're just gonna do it right outside of that shit, and
Yeah.
now you just have like
And
basically
then throw it away and shit.
yeah.
You could at least have. I mean, these motherfuckers, they're about to be off dope. They're not about to go looking for the proper disposal. So you got to give these motherfuckers a spot and everything. You know what I mean? Like, bro,
Yeah,
just please, that would help.
pretty crazy, man.
But
yeah, I'm
that's
definitely-
it's a super good step forward, you know what I'm saying, in the right direction, but hopefully it's not like, you know what I'm saying, the end all be all, because like Yeah, it will help. You know what I'm saying? Less like, you know what I'm saying, infectious type shits. But, you know what I'm saying? We still got to deal with all the mental health problems and shit and all that shit that's going on, bro. Because that shit don't really get
Well, good transition.
no attention paid to it.
Good good transition because actually something else that's about to be voted on, same level of this, is highly controversial Care Courts by Gavin Newsom, which is basically uh, pretty much getting people off the street and putting them in court, and basically it can be decided if they are not mentally health or like have enough mental capacity, basically, to be out on the streets, and if not, like, or just in general, and they're gonna take them into like this program for like a year, like basically like forced like uh, rehabilitation,
That's
pretty much.
clean. That sounds
So
clean,
they'll be
honestly.
they'll be provided housing and whatnot. And I think there's still like a mechanism where it's like someone still has to say it's okay. I don't know if it's like they're, I don't know, I don't, you know what I mean, like maybe someone that they're, I don't know if
But
it's power of
who's gonna
attorney or
be
whatever.
determining it? Who's gonna determine it?
Yeah,
Like, what's gonna determine it? How do they like? What's the level like until you're like fried
yeah.
to where they're like,
That,
we gotta get him out
Wait,
of here.
and I think that's up to
from
every
a public space?
that's up to the
You're talking
courts.
about?
But no, I think they're gonna have facilities. So this is like,
No,
we're
no,
talking
but I'm
about
saying
they're
like
making
you're
these
you're
investments,
picking up a person from a public place.
or just people that get arrested, right? They're getting
Oh, it's
Oh,
arrested,
only
right,
people
and
that
they're
get
or having
given.
people.
arrested.
That is crazy. That
Yeah,
pretty
it's,
much
Oh,
it's
is
court. It's court. So
CJ's in chat talking about talking about 5150. That's kind of similar, but a 5150 only lasts for like I think it's 2 days.
yeah, no, this is like for a year. Like this is
Yeah,
at
that's
least a
like
so
if
it'd
you
pretty
year.
say you're
much be
gonna
a
like hurt
5150 for
yourself
like a year.
or some or hurt
Yeah,
someone
that's
else.
what a 5150 is. If you're a
Yeah,
danger to yourself or other or the
72
public,
hours.
and they put you in a mental institution pretty much for
This
like
one, yeah,
48
this one will
hours
be like, oh, this
or
person's
72. He
like,
said 72 hours.
yeah, this one, it seems more like they're saying, oh, this person isn't in their right mind. They might not do very well just going
Yeah,
into general population as jail or whatever. Let's put them in this instead of sending them to jail so they can maybe recover and become a better person instead of just like doing drugs in jail and shit.
Oh,
and
so they were catching a case regardless. Is that what you're saying?
this is meant to combat like homelessness and the like mental health disparities in jail already too. Because like the whole thing is a high percentage of folks that are homeless and high percentage of folks that are in jail already have mental health issues that probably would get thrown into this program. So I mean, I don't know. It's weird
Yeah.
because the fishy thing about this is the only thing is like it just wasn't like all the counties, like there was no type of communication with the governor creating this law. Like usually there's like collaboration. People, oh, we have this studies that say we can. Can the counties even do that? Right? No, most likely they don't have the. They have certain fundings. It'll be spread thin. So all the things that we're talking about, the safe injection sites, it might be less money for that type of shit. To where it's like, it's showing that it's working, but
Hey
we have to
Nico,
run this program
your
too.
cam's been frozen for me for a minute.
I know, bro. I literally just looked at the Twitch screen and I'm like, I'm frozen up there. It's all good.
Yeah, that's all good.
If they got my audio, it's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. We can hear you clear.
Yeah,
I look like I'm researching shit, and I'm all pensive, so it's good.
that
That's
that
hella
is
funny.
looking like it's gonna pass as well.
Okay.
So
I mean, shit, that
it's
sounds
just
clean. That sounds
yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, you know what I'm saying? The other option is like so shitty. It's like, it's the other options do nothing pretty much. This one's like, all right, let's at least try something. So it's like, fuck it. Like, why not? Shit, bro. I'm sure if you ask those people's
yeah, it's
families, they would be like,
definitely
send
tough.
that motherfucker to that rehab shit, bro. Like, he's been to jail probably 10 times and he came right back out and is doing the same shit. Like, maybe try something different, and so this is a chance to do something different. So it's like, they always say, what
Yeah,
is it like, craziness is like when you do the same thing over and over and expect a different result type shit, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
well, a
at least
caveat
this
to
is
that
a
is
possible different result.
the caveat to this is, well, then why don't you invest in proven strategies, not just some shit that hasn't been studied, or like like you want to try it at the biggest level with no collaboration with the people that are actually going to be
Insanity, that's
doing
the
it.
word. Go ahead and go, my bad.
Yeah, yeah, you don't want to do that, and that's
What do
kind
you
of what
mean it's the
politics have
biggest
been.
level?
Like you just keep doing something over and over again. It's like insanity.
No,
That's
no,
no,
Like
but
pretty
he's
much
saying what were you saying
what do you
for
mean
that?
it's the biggest level?
biggest level.
You said that you're trying something new on the biggest level.
Oh, on a statewide level. My bad. On a statewide
Oh.
level, like
But
because
then
different counties.
what's
Diff-
proven instead of
yeah,
this?
there's different strategies,
But
right? Like there's countless like studies that have been done type shit. You know what I mean? Like the injection sites that has been studied. There's data, all this type to actually bring back data, and it's been done type shit. Care courts. I mean, I don't know of any off the top of my head. I'm sure there might be, but maybe not. Either way, I just look at what the rest of the state and people that are actually going to be doing these programs are saying,
yeah, I
and
don't know. We would
yeah,
have to like
how-
maybe do some research. See, maybe they do have some fucking studies that say that this shit works somewhere. You feel me? I don't know. Hopefully they didn't just pull it out their ass.
yeah. Well, that's kind of like been the response. It's been pulled out their ass. But I feel you though on the like something has to be done. But it's
Yeah,
also like something has to be done together that works for everybody.
but it's like if
And
this is the start, it's like I feel like it's just like something. The door has to be opened, and then it's like then all the you know what I'm saying all the water could rush in. You feel me? And like it could spread around and like maybe blossom into something different down the line, where at least this type of subject is on voters' minds type shit now. You feel me? Like to where it's like, okay, well if you come
oh
up with
yeah,
something, you know what I'm saying, in a couple years. It's like, oh, well, we remember that other bill that's was kind of like this, but this one's like the better version of it. Okay, yeah, let's vote for this type
yeah,
shit. You feel me?
yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Well, we'll
It
see.
sounds like
It's
a good
it's
idea.
about to be.
We'll see. If it starts to go haywire, then y'all can say, damn, Moose was fucking wrong. Why did you fucking support that shit? But let's see.
Yeah, I'm not.
But you're pretty much just saying they're like
Like, would they do
they're
a year in
gonna go to
jail and
jail
then
instead,
yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
but though you're gonna send them somewhere else
But that's
to
what I'm
the mental
saying.
place.
The biggest
It's
thing is
like
all the
that
counties,
kind of sounds chill to me.
all the counties that have to do the program because the state says you got to do this, and every county is like, all right, how? That's pretty much what's happening now. Like, there's no framework to make this happen.
Yeah, they're
There's no
like they don't
like
have the
so
places set up in all the counties that they're telling them to do it, so they'd have to
it's
build like a whole
already
new infrastructure to like support this.
the way the bill's written is already a shit show. So it's
Yeah,
like, so
that's
when it
facts.
happens,
Okay.
it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out all fucked up. So
Hopefully they could
yeah,
like
just
just you know what I'm saying fix as they go or something, man, and it works out. I'm sure it'll probably work out in some counties and then some it won't. You know what I'm saying? Like it's probably just gonna be hit or miss depending on like how much the, you know what I'm saying the county really
yeah,
puts into like the
that's
work of it
exactly
and who's in charge of it and all that shit.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It'll just vary. I'm sure.
That's really what be happening. It like because then some counties take lead and then they're like, oh, we've modeled the best in the county, and then
And then
everything
there's
goes
some
out to that type
motherfuckers
of
that are
shit or
just like the
whatever.
fucking for-profit jails where they just doing this shit, just trying to get a little paycheck and just keep it moving, just run through the
Keep
motions
it
type
pushing.
shit. Yeah.
That's what it is, and that's what's gonna be because it's gonna be who's gonna get contracts to do the housing situations because they're gonna house them and provide them services.
Yeah.
Now, how good
So now there's all
those
those
services
contracts
and
and shit,
yeah,
yeah, that need to be
yeah,
fulfilled and all that
yeah.
shit.
So we'll have some updates on that because that is it's gonna be big. Um,
It's fine.
yeah, man, that's all I got on my legislative updates.
Cool. Nico, you had anything to speak on? You said you was going through notes.
Bro, I did have shit. I literally had some
It's good. We
crazy.
damn near have done a 2 hour
Oh,
pod, so you know what I'm saying. We could get a couple more
that's what it
topics. And wrap
was.
it up.
Yeah. I mean, it's all good. I just remembered what it was. It had to do with like Chinese civil war. Oh, it was like out of the like the 10 deadliest wars in the history of like
Mankind type
documented
shit.
shit. Yeah, six of them were Chinese civil wars.
Jesus, hello people just
Crazy
It's
little
just some
fun
random
fact.
shit I seen today. I was reading about it. I was like, wow, that's fucking crazy. And then I was reading more about it, and there was one of them, one of the civil wars. It was like, bro, it was literally like it was like 50, was it? No, it was like 2,800 on one side versus like 50,000 on the other.
Uh.
And like, it was pretty much, and then it said 2,600 died. So they just got murked. They just got motherfucking annihilated.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. There was another fucking war that had a stat that said 20 to 30,000 civilians eaten.
Yo, that's some Book of Eli shit. That's fucking sick.
I'm not even lying. It was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nico coming with the
They
crazy
were
facts at
doing
the end of the
crazy
pod.
shit.
Yo,
They
this
were
this
doing
conspiracy fool.
crazy
No, I'm
shit.
like, that's
They were doing
crazy.
crazy shit.
That's insane, bro. I like reading about
Well,
shit like
thanks
that.
for that
The
pizza.
random shit.
Well, that's
That's crazy.
that's fucking wild, bro. Meanwhile, we over here learning about little street brawls in U.S. history, about tea. This one street brawl, bro, threw a rock at homie. Start
Also,
shooting. Let's get off.
also, real quick, just on a TV hype, we could touch on some and series just ended. That shit was pretty clean. They didn't flop. You know what I mean? They didn't fuck it up. It ended.
What shows
it
were it? You
ended.
cut out right as you said it.
Oh, I was saying, the Better Call Saul finale just aired this past week, or maybe 2 weeks ago now.
Is there?
I was just gonna say that shit was clean. They didn't fuck it up. They didn't flop it up. You know what I mean? They handled it, and so now that's just a solid ass fucking TV series that'll just exist forever. So that's clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's plug when people when some shit ends and it's not. Weak,
Yeah.
you
It's
know?
not a letdown. Yeah. That's always.
Yeah, exactly. So that shit was tight. That shit was clean. I just, you know, what I mean, I'll recommend. Shout out if people like Breaking Bad universe, go check out Better Call Saul because that
I still
shit
gotta watch it.
ended up being worth it for sure. I'm about to do a rewatch of Breaking Bad. On some more TV shit. Well, actually, Skrilla, did you have any quick comments about Better Call Saul? You were watching it too.
Yeah, man. So I'm one of the rare ones that
Here we go.
watching Better Call Saul first.
Gotta
and
hear
then
this
going
shit
into Breaking
again,
Bad.
bro. Tired of this.
Yeah, and then gonna watch the movie. Right. I fucked up though. Apparently they came out with a BCS little animation. I don't think that really matters, but uh, yeah,
Yeah, that don't fucking matter.
it was a clean ass. It was a fucking clean ass series for it to be like, I don't know,
A
to be about
spin-off type
lawyers and
shit.
shit. Sometimes on the outside, that shit seems like it could be dry.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
that shit turns up. That shit turns up on going into Breaking Bad next. So see, that's some updates.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
it's only gonna get cleaner for Skrilla. But some other TV shit real quick.
Yep.
Westworld also just ended. Chill out, Skrilla. Chill out. Skrilla was just imitating the sex scene, which is wild. But anyways,
No, everybody said that in that
Westworld.
episode.
Westworld just ended last week, the same night or the night before. Better Call Saul, season 4 just ended. That shit was a letdown. People were saying season 4, Westworld's back. Oh shit, this shit's crazy. It's going
Yeah,
in.
I saw
And then
that
the
too.
last couple episodes, it was like shit just puttered out and just kind of got like back to the season 3, season 2 like Westworld shit where it was just pretty much. But the big story there is that there's still no renewal from HBO. There's hella HBO shit going on right now. Hella things getting canceled because they like did a merger company type shit. So it's like they got new people in charge. So they're saying Westworld probably low key not gonna get renewed, and which is
Damn.
crazy because that means Westworld is gonna become one of those shows that never finished. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Which
that's crazy.
which when it first came out, it didn't seem like that. You know what
It
I mean?
was
It seemed
super
like it was
hyped.
pretty fucking on.
It
Yeah,
was
it was
hyped as
on. It was
fuck.
hyped up. But now it might turn into one of those shows that low key didn't get the approval. You know what I mean? Got canceled. Didn't make it to the final season. That's interesting. So I guess I'm not recommending people to go watch season 4, but I would actually. I would recommend it because I enjoyed that shit myself, and I'm kind of bummed there's not gonna be season 5. But they did fuck up.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
crazy,
It's
bro.
like, yeah,
That's insane. I knew a
And
lot of
then,
people that watched that show, bro. I knew a lot of people that watched
bro,
that show.
that it was hard. It was hard for hella long, and then it came back was clean for a while, but they still just fucked up somehow. It's kind of, I don't know what it is. Like almost all the way there. And then they got a new. Speaking of shows that fuck up at the end, they got a new House of the Dragon show. It premieres tomorrow. It's a Game of Thrones prequel. It's actually kind of crazy. So that comes out on
I heard
HBO.
about
I'm about to
that.
be watching the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah, I already know you gonna be on
I've
that.
heard it's pretty clean. Yeah, I heard it's pretty clean. They say it's a return to form for Game of Thrones. And the plug thing is the people who made Game of Thrones, the show creators, are not the same people making this show. But the show with the original author of all the books. So it's like the same. It's the original author, but it's a new show people. So you know what I mean. I'm gonna give it a chance, see what the fuck is up. That shit's gonna be popping.
That's what's
And
dope.
Lord of the Rings shit. I said that earlier.
Yeah,
Lord of the
yeah,
Rings
yeah.
shit coming soon.
I'll watch
So
that
hella
Lord of the
TV
Rings
shit
That
popping.
sounds clean.
Yeah. Hella TV shit popping soon. I'm gonna be keeping y'all updated with that.
Damn. Anybody into that castle type little mythology type shit is gonna be juiced. You got Hobbit
Yeah, straight up.
and
And
I was just thinking that
Game of
too.
Thrones.
GOT.
It's hella similar. They both got dragons and all that, wizards and whatnot. I just told you I was watching the Hobbit earlier, and as I was watching it, I was just thinking, bro, it's literally just like the same exact type of setting. You know what I mean? I don't know how else you describe it. Just same settings, like it's just different
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I
Shit
never
gonna be
got
clean though.
into that Westworld or that Game of Thrones really.
Yeah, I'm very
I'm definitely not watching Westworld now.
few and far between for the shows I watch.
I feel
But
that.
if it's worth it and somebody convinces me of
Yeah.
it, I'll watch whatever, man. I'll try. I'll give anything a try. Shit, Peaky Blinders. I fucking watched one episode of Peaky Blinders with Skrilla hella high at this one dude house, and we ended up. I was watching that shit for like 3 seasons or some shit. I forget how long. I watched that shit for hella long. I love that show. Peaky Blinders
good
was
ass
clean.
show.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good.
I heard it's pretty
good show.
clean.
No cap. Good actors.
Yeah.
Westworld season 1 is worth watching. The rest of it is.
I mean, if the rest of the show's not that good, I feel like I don't want to watch one season, bro. Fuck it.
No, but you can watch. You don't. It's not like you. It's not like the season ends and you need to like
Continue
like a
it. It's
cliffhanger
like
or
stands
anything.
alone.
You could just watch. Yeah, you could just watch the season and it's like a clean ass season. And it stands alone for sure.
One.
Well, shit, bro.
Y'all fuck with it. One episode. One.
I
one
think
season?
I think that's
Now that it's hit its limit.
I think that's
Well-
about it for the topics, right?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
of
I
what?
don't really have much else.
That was a solid ass
Okay.
pod, y'all, man. It seems, you know what I'm saying, it's crazy that, you know what I'm saying, when Skrilla and Nico come with some topics, we got it, we hit the pod out the park. Isn't that crazy? You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this is a good ass
you wanted
pod.
to know.
We,
Hey,
you
we
know
could
what
talk about some bills I want to pay. No, I'm playing.
Hey,
Shout out to
and we did,
Honeywood
man.
out there.
And we did.
Bummywood, shout out.
You know what I'm saying? I want a platform for all the homies to get their shit off their chest. You feel me? So I need y'all to come with them topics y'all did, man. And we I feel like this is a good ass pod. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everybody that slid through. We still got 9 viewers rocking in the chat until the very end, man. Appreciate y'all coming
What we
through.
do.
Hell
Everybody
yeah.
that
Yo, you know what I
chatted
just
it up.
realized? You know what I just realized, Moose?
Yeah.
Is that in a couple weeks I'm gonna be in Colombia over the weekend. So if we're doing a pod, it might be a
Ooh.
remote. It might be a remote tap in, so that could
Damn.
be clean.
And it might have
Remote
a special guest. There'll be all kinds of shit going on. We're gonna hear like
Yeah. So I
you
might
gonna
not.
he gonna be in
yeah.
Colombia and we're gonna be doing an interview. He's gonna be asking a question. We're just gonna hear like a monkey like in the background and like hella like toucan noises and shit like that. Like Rio.
Bruh.
Like that movie
wild.
Rio. That's what I'm picturing.
Oh yeah. He said, "Yo, bring the cocoa leaves."
Go. What you
I don't
got?
know. I don't know how much I can import.
What you gonna do before you? Hey, bro. Import, export. What you finna do before then? You got a goal in mind before going out to Colombia? Non-work related.
What do you mean?
I don't know. You doing something before then?
Is this something we talked about, or are you actually asking? me this?
Anyway,
No, I'm just asking, like-
let me pivot
Moose,
real quick.
what you got coming
Let
up,
me
bro? What you
pivot.
got
Let me
coming
pivot
up?
real quick because I forgot. I think this week, bro, High Ones is gonna drop. You know what I'm saying? So just be on the lookout. That's all I'm gonna say,
Okay.
man.
It's dropping.
Oh, let's
First
go.
episode,
High ones.
Me smoking RN, chopping it up. I edited or put the edit notes in on stream a few days ago. Everybody that watched it with me said it was super funny. They thought it was really good. They said they definitely gonna check it out when it drops. So you know what I'm saying? We got some, you know what I'm saying, some blessings behind it. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be a good
Nice.
SEP and I think it's gonna see a lot of success. You know what I'm saying? If I had to take a guess, you feel me? Because it's gonna be real fresh.
Nice.
And you know I'm gonna keep talking on this pod to death, you feel me? Straight up. So shout out to everybody that made it happen: Skrilla, Emo Cran, Ostia, Real Media, Smoking RN. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out.
Yeah, everybody. You feel me? Shout out to everybody involved. And that's all, man.
Yes, sir.
This is the Homieverse
That's
podcast. I'll see y'all next week.